Oh, hello there. How are you doing, audience? Well, today, Dan talks about who other than me and good old Logie. Give him a little tickle tickle.
Come on in and join the fun. Learn about my week and then some. Watch A4 Sky vlogs. Yeah.
Hello, once again, audience. It is I, Dan, here, aka A4 Sky, and another video on A4 Sky Vlogs. Okay, here we go. Woo! Yeah, I wanted to go with a different look this time. So this week was fantastic. Sadly, the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Ooh, what's going on with my voice? Sadly, the Deadpool Wolverine movie was a disappointment to me. Here I was thinking it was going to be the greatest Marvel film of all time, and Deadpool 2 is still better. And I still have the Spider-Man No Way Home as the #1 Marvel film of all time. That one met my expectations. I knew a lot of what was happening. I was able to know half of the movie before it released through a leaked script. So only half the script was correct. I believe I talked about it in last week's video. But I was looking for something like that for this one, so at least maybe my hopes and dreams weren't so high for this movie that they came crashing down. But no, the Deadpool Wolverine movie, it was a lot of fun. A lot of the stuff did feel a little forced. But with how the movie started, like that opening scene, they could not have made a better opening scene. So I'm like, all right, this is setting the momentum of the movie. The movie is going to be the greatest Marvel film of all time. Just from that opening, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is epic. And then it just kind of like started doing this, and I did a little beep boop, a little heartbeat there. Got a little heartbeat back. And then it just kind of trickled down to only a 9 out of 10 for me. So, and I kind of don't want to waste my money to go see it a second or third time. It's not like the second one where, like, I was like, oh my gosh, with how good the first one was, the second one's going to be absolutely amazing. I went and saw it, and I was like, it's beyond amazing. Like, the second one is the best of the Deadpool films, in my opinion. So, because it was just, nothing felt forced. The whole thing was a lot of fun. Ryan Reynolds had full control. You can kind of tell in this one that Ryan Reynolds did not have the full control. Disney had more control in it. And, I mean, I'm still glad that they pulled back on how much control they had. Because otherwise, the movie probably would have been like an 8, maybe a 7. No, I won't rate it the same as Captain America: Civil War, the worst Marvel film of all time. I mean, what? No, seriously, I do not like Captain America: Civil War. And Avengers: Endgame, in my opinion. Well, no, actually, no, it's not the second worst. I'd say it's the third worst Marvel film of all time since Disney's owned. It doesn't include any of the Abomination of the third, the Fantastic Four reboot movie that was done years ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Yeah, I wasted my money on that, thinking it was going to be really good. So outside of the movie, yeah, it's just my expectations were so high that it was disappointing. With the Deadpool Wolverine movie, I was hoping for more cameos. A lot of people, I've been reading through a lot of comments and stuff. I was curious as to how many people felt the same way I do about the movie. And thought there'd be more. I actually was disappointed that the fake leak of Taylor Swift being in it. Maybe she's in a deleted scene or something that they're going to have when the movie releases for purchase. So And sadly, we weren't able to get a popcorn bucket, but we did get these really cool cups here. I got one and Lindsay got one. Well, Wolverine, and I left my straw in my seat. Darn it. I did. I left it. Oop, whoa, that's a mess. I left it in the seat of the theater. I completely forgot about the straw. For some reason, I was thinking it was inside of this. I left it in its package, and so how they came, it was this, and then this was separate in another package, and then the straw was in its own package too. But this is, here, I'll show you the top of Lindsay's. She got baby pool. So yeah, yeah, they were out of, I think they were even out of the head pool buckets. Spoiler. So yeah, when I found out that there was, I loved in the Deadpool Kills Deadpool comic book series. Yeah, I'm going very nerdy on this before I go into my entire week story, as to say. In the Deadpool Kills Deadpool comic book, Headpool has a small role, and I don't want to spoil anything for those who have not read it, but it's the Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. That event happens, and then Deadpool Kills Deadpool is like the second part to that, kind of. Well, not kind of. It is the second part to it, where our Deadpool, the 616 Deadpool, is brought into the multiverse to stop the Deadpool from Deadpool Kills Deadpool. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. So I thought that was really cool, how it was like a two-part thing. Yeah. There's going to be a transition. Are you ready? Oh, sorry. I should have done this. Woo! On my way back from, oh, look, I'm shaved. I have a haircut. My hair's all nice. I don't have to wear a hat because I look terrible. Yeah, that was the transition right there. So, yeah, I'm going to finish this vlog off in my travels back home from my haircut. Oh, whoa, it got real warm in here as soon as I shut those windows, because I want the phone to be able to hear me, and for some reason it's setting very awkwardly. Like, I feel like the last vlogs I've done, it showed my face better, unless I got shorter. Maybe it did shrink, I don't know. So, yes, what I was talking about earlier, the Deadpool Wolverine movie, I did like it. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna move on from that. I still give it a 9 out of 10. I might actually see it one more time. I gave it more thought after recording the previous part like 5 hours ago. That's how long ago it was, that first half. So yeah, I started watching, for the nerdy people, Solo Leveling. Yeah, Solo Leveling. And I mean, the internet is pretty good at guessing my likes and dislikes. Google, Instagram, all that kept just almost not forcing it down my throat, but just showing me glimpses of the show. And I was like, finally, like, okay, well, I can watch it on Crunchyroll for the anime fans who watch my videos. There's not enough episodes for me to like it as much as Sword Art Online. It's cool how it's like Sword Art Online, but with the real world. It's not in a virtual world, so that's pretty sweet. The main character can level up. None of the other people can, which was an interesting concept. So anyway, this week was really good. I did pretty much live at my job though, and today we are having people over for a barbecue. I still don't know what food we're having. Maybe hot dogs, hamburgers. I think that's right now, that's all I could think about. Surprisingly, Lindsay and I have not really talked about the food. I just know the people that are coming over and what time. So there is that. Let's see what else for this week. I do apologize for having my vlog late last week, having it Sunday instead of Saturday. I can't remember why I didn't have it Saturday. Oh, I fell asleep early, that's right. After spending 70 hours at my job that week, I passed out about 5 p.m. My time. And food arrived like 5-10 minutes later, because Lindsay and I usually order out Saturday nights. So the food was on its way, and I ended up falling asleep trying to stay up. And Lindsay woke me up, Dan, the food's almost here. So I wake up, eat. I was back asleep before 6 p.m. And I slept all the way until like 8 a.m. Sunday morning. So that's why I did not have the vlog up. I had a lot of stuff planned. I was supposed to go see my old friend Chris. No, he's not old. He's just a friend I haven't seen in many years, actually. I think 2020 was the last time I saw him. He came over to help with some electrical issues we were having at our house, or the condo we used to live in. And that was it. I haven't heard from him since. And my mom ended up going to his work, one of the places he works at, and that was 2 months ago. I'm such a great friend, aren't I? I'm just so busy, and as I said, like pretty much living at my job. I crash on Saturdays. Like I'm out between 5-6 o'clock. That's if I work a Saturday. So it's really tough, and with it being the summer, and I missed my turn. I was so focused on making sure I didn't, I'm too focused on the cars around me and talking in the video. I did that Thursday. I forgot to go to the bank because I was talking with my dad on my way home through my Bluetooth stuff with my Jeep. The system's not the greatest. I'm not really a big fan of the Jeep Bluetooth systems. They're kind of shitty. They have a lot of issues. I'm glad that they did add Apple Play to the newer models, so that fixed some of the issues. There's still some issues though with them. I personally am not a fan of Jeeps. Winter time's the only time that this actually comes in handy. Otherwise, it's expensive to fill the tank up, and actually any vehicle at this point is expensive to fill the tank up with, unless you have a lot of money, and then you could have an electric vehicle, Tesla or whatever. But yeah, I won't go electric until they could cover well over 400 miles on a full charge, especially the region I live in. The winters, all the Teslas, all the electric vehicles lose half of their distance. So the almost 400-mile Teslas drop down to like 200 miles, which is less mileage than my vehicle on gas gets in the winter. So I go from 300 miles on a full tank. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I get 300 miles on a full tank. And it goes down to not too bad, about 240. I lose 60 miles altogether. So that's actually not bad at all, unless I'm running by 4x4. And then definitely guzzles the gas. But yeah, until they can make a super awesome travel for almost ever kind of electric vehicle, and the infrastructure and everything becomes more equipped for that type of vehicle, I'm not going to switch over. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm horrible. Yeah, just... Alright, we're not going to get any further into that.
So I want to share more stuff, but I'm not going to get myself in trouble with the viewers, and I really appreciate every one of you who listens to me and my vlogs, and I don't want to upset any of you, I really don't, because I appreciate all of you and respect you. So we're going to go on to something else. I am about 10 minutes from home, I believe. No, I'm like 5 minutes from home. So this video will go 5 more minutes, and you can see the perspiration starting to form on my forehead. Like, woo! It cooled down at least for a couple days, so that was nice to get a day that was below 80. Now the heat wave's coming back, or there's going to be another heat wave, but it will be August, and August is always 90s in the region I live in New York State. So, oh, speaking of Tesla, there's one right there. Yeah, too much awkward silence. I really need to talk. Actually, I don't really have much else to say other than my week went well. It was definitely exhausting. I am back on that stuff that gives me the energy and lets my brain function at a better rate, instead of getting the brain farts and brain fog a lot. So that's actually all I have for this video. I hope everyone enjoyed. Make sure to comment what you liked about the video, what you thought about it. I know this one was more nerd focused, and then I briefly, for like 5 minutes, talked about my week. And if you're not subscribed already and you watch this far into the video, why are you not subscribed? Make sure to subscribe. I think I'm coming down with something because you could hear my voice. So I'm going to end this video. I hope everyone has a nice day, morning, evening, afternoon. The more I talk, the worse my voice gets, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, let's see if we can do this. Boop. Make sure to, right here, watch this video. Ooh, check the video. Look at that. Look at that video. That is a wonderful video. I think you should check it out. Subscribe. You can subscribe too. Oh, for more videos? Yeah, that'd be great. I'd much appreciate it.